And hello, welcome back to another episode of The Mind of James. I am James. My full name is James Paul Allville, which I've said before. Um, this week is a bit of an odd week for me. I didn't really have um, a lot going on, and it felt like a blah week. Like I don't know, my energy was off, things in the air was off. It's just I normally have a set routine of doing this and that, and it's just, Cincinnati got plowed by a snowstorm, and normally when you hear Cincinnati's gonna get hit with snow, it gets nothing. I was wrong, and I ate a lot of words. But before we get into anything, folks, I am drinking Yuengling Lager, of course, and Raz here, the cherry strapple flavor. So cheers to you. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, it's been a snowy week. I got a new windshield on my car. It was funny because little pebble hit it, and it was like a little inch crack. Nothing. And then over time, it just got bigger and bigger. Then, like 3 days ago, I was driving home from the gym, and I just saw the crack go and go and go. So I was like, we need a new windshield. So I got a new windshield. Um, got and I am happy to do that. That is my thought. I put you on silent, but okay. Um, I got my phone here. I'm probably gonna cruise through the news for a little bit because a lot of things going on, and Google News is uh Google News gives me a lot of good shit. So we're gonna get into that, but yeah. So it was just an odd week for me. I don't know why. The first week of the year, um, it was an expensive week. Also, excited to tell you that I'm going to Austin, Texas, January 23rd through the 26th. And I am so excited to go. I am so excited to just be around the comedy mothership, get to go see where Red Band does his show. I'm just excited to go see Austin, Texas. Uh, I'm going down there to do a podcast with my man Scott. It's Just Be with Scotty G. Um, I've mentioned him before, so we're finally getting that together, and I'm just excited to do it. This will be the first time that I have traveled like this by myself ever. Now you're saying, wait, James, you moved to Colorado. That was jumping into a pool of lava, if you ask me. um, I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. I just felt like God was calling me to go to Colorado, and now that was it. I've explained that situation. I haven't explained that situation entirely because I'm still processing a lot of it as to what the hell happened and where I went wrong. I've said before I lost faith in myself, and there's a lot more to it. Um, and I'm just waiting for the right time to go on the attack, let's say. But anyway, yeah, we're going to Austin, man. I am excited to see Austin, Texas, and the home of the YMH crew as well. So I'm we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see new things, see new places, and hopefully the plan is this year, Austin, Texas, January, Christmas in LA. I want to experience what Christmas in LA is like if it's not on fire or burned to the ground. So, anyway, prayers out to LA and to all the people of LA. Um, Man, that's wild. Just a wild, wild situation that's going on out there in LA. But yeah, so everything was a little weird this week. Um, I don't know, just the energy was just different in the air. Like I couldn't like every day it was just a struggle for me to get out of bed. Every day this week was just a struggle. You know what I mean? And I I did the best I could. I did the best I could. You know, I went to work, tried to get my 100%. Um, I feel like I got my 100% all week. And then you know, even going to Hooters was just weird for me. You know, well, Thursday night or Friday morning, let's say, I got the new windshield and I I could have had them come to me, but that was Saturday and I didn't feel like waiting, so I just went there and I was there till about 10:30. Took a nap um, in the waiting room. My nicotine pen died. Just a couple of things went. Uh, I'm not gonna say wrong, but interesting. But I got a new windshield, and I got my hair cut, my beard is shaved. I was looking like a woolly mammoth. If you didn't catch me on stream, but uh, but we made it through the week, and a new week starts, and I'm just excited to see what happens, baby. We're gonna make this thing go. So, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have those weeks. You're gonna have those days. You're gonna have those things where it's just like nothing gets you into gear. Like the highest gear you're gonna get is second for the week. Let me see if I can put this thing on silent real quick, because that's we're not gonna have that all through. Um, we're not gonna have this all through all the through the show. We're right there, baby. Is that how you do it now? Oh, you just hold down on it. So I got a new phone too, since the last time I talked to you. I got a iPhone Pro 16, or I got an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and it is not a clicky button anymore. You hold it down. Didn't know that, so that makes it a lot easier. Um. So yeah, and we're this week, good week. I want to have a good week. Don't know what's gonna happen at work, what department I'm gonna be in, but you know what, we'll go from there. But yeah, this week, and there's a lot of things that went on this week that was just interesting, man. You really find out. Uh, I'll say it like this: it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. Meaning, um, that there are gonna be some things and people in your life that you're gonna find out that were once a good friend turns out to be the devil. And you're just going to have to adjust accordingly. For me, once I know who you are, I place you where you need to be. And that's it. That's as far as I go with it. I don't, I'll put you right there in my mind, and that's where you're going to stay for the rest of your life. Um, and sometimes it's a shame, dude. Sometimes it's a real shame because you really had a good friendship with them and you had a good thing with them, and then it just goes away like it was nothing. But people yet you gotta but think of it this way too: people have to survive, and they know that their luck could turn at any time, so they gotta they gotta form an alliance with what they think is the winning side. So that's how it is. And it's a real shame. It's a real shame. But you know, I'd rather be in on my side, because I know at the end of this life that my side will always be the winning side, and that's the side of God. I'd rather have God in my life and stand for God and be judged by the world instead of stand with the world and be judged by God. So that's where I stand. And clip it, quote it, do your thing. So yeah, just learning that, learning discernment too. Been asking God, well, in my prayers, I've been asking God for discernment, and I think He's been giving it to me. So I just got to learn how to figure that out, learn how to do that kind of thing. So you're or I or you, if however you want to look at this, I feel like I'm talking to somebody through this camera. And I want you guys to understand that it's okay that happens. It's okay that the friends that you once had are no longer your friends. And it's okay to find new friends, and it's okay to make sure that you have an understanding that once you go for something in life, no matter who it is, it's not going to be supportive. There's going to be hardly any support in this life. I saw this great picture. It says the support you get while you're chasing your dreams. It was just one person sitting in a stand. The congratulations. The stands were full. So realizing you're going to go for something, you got to support yourself, and you're going to find people to support you along the way. One, maybe two, but it's going to be, that's what it's going to be. But the congratulations are everybody. So you just got to realize what happens. I feel like a real dumbass smiling like that, but that's what it is, man. This life is it's too short to be hanging around with people that have low energy and low low energy. And what would be the other thing? What would be a good thing to describe it? Just low energy, man. Just the shit that brings you down. Because I don't want to be brought down. I would like to be elevated all the time. So, yeah, I'd like to be surrounded by good people. Good people. So, and I just spaced out there for a second. Did you see that? I sure did. That's what I do that daily. I'll sit there and just stare at something. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. But I just space out all of a sudden. But anyway, yeah, I've been making this joke for a couple days now about aliens. Been hearing a lot about aliens recently, and it's like if they're gonna come, if they're not already here, but let's get this shit over with. Let's have an alien invasion. Just take the bad people. Just get them the fuck out of here. So we, the rest of us, can sit here and try and rebuild the earth as a better place to just, and of course, as long as humans are on this planet, there's going to be bad people. There's always going to be an act of war. There's always going to be greed. And it boils back down to the point of history will always repeat itself. And it's really hard to understand why, because we have history to teach us. And it's really hard to understand that, hey, if, let's just say, all right, we'll take world wars, for example. Why do we have to have another one? There's been 2 of those bitches already. Do we need a third? No, we don't. But it's just greedy cocksuckers wanting to do their thing. That's all it is. It's just greed. That's all it is. It's just greed. And I don't understand how people can't look at history and go, well, let's not repeat that again. Every time. Every fucking time. We as human beings look at history and go, well, that sucks. Let's do it again. Like, did you not see how it ended? Did you not see how it went? Look at the Great Depression. I feel like we're on the I feel like we're on the what's the word I'm looking, the cusp of another Great Depression. You know what I mean? And now everybody's going with AI. Oh, AI is great. It's okay. Do you want true AI? The movie Terminator will explain artificial intelligence as a whole. It became self-aware, realized that humans were terrible and a self-destructive nature. So it was like, we're not going to let that happen. And guess what happened? They all got fucking got. If it's gonna happen, like, okay, again, let's get this shit over with. Let's AI take over. We can move past it. The John Connor will show up, whoever it is, and we can set the course right. Okay? Or we just not fucking do it. We just not fucking do it. I don't get. I don't get it. Like, all of us are, we're all trying to build up AI and all this bullshit. And AI is starting to be used in the workplaces to filter out resumes. You fuckers are not going to get the best candidate. So, you know what? It boils down to the point, like, so what that the college degree wasn't on the resume? This person was best suited for the job, and yet your bullshit AI algorithm didn't give him a chance. So, I mean, you hired some other dumb fuck who did something, and now you have to go through it again. And it's not just with corporations, it's with everything. It's with fucking everything. Yeah, I use ChatGPT to find good hashtags for streaming or podcasting. That's what I use it for. I've tried to build a resume with ChatGPT. Didn't work. ChatGPT and all those things are just pulling from the internet and displaying you information. Now, I've seen videos on Instagram and TikTok about, like, this person was talking to an AI. You know what? It was talking to an AI thing, and it was saying answers back. And I don't know where to find that. I don't know where to find that. But you know what we're going to do? Okay. When will World War III start? It is impossible to predict exactly when or if World War III will happen. The future of global conflicts depends on many unpredictable factors, such as political decisions. See, there you go. But now we're going to go to Snapchat AI and see what he thinks. Because we're just going to ask it different shit. There it is, my AI. When will World War III start? I can't predict the future, especially when it comes to global events. It is important to stay informed about current events and rely on credible sources for news. There you go. That's fucking AI. That's smart. That's a smart AI. That is not a self-aware shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't know shit. AI doesn't know shit. it does not know shit. You know what I mean? Just it's just pulling shit from the internet. Okay, I'll ask it this. We're gonna do Snapchat AI just for shits and giggles. I want to ask it a question. When will my birthday be? Let's ask it that. I don't have access to personal information like birthdays. There you go. So all this bullshit about AI, they're just scaring you, folks. They're just scaring you. If you see a Terminator walking around killing motherfuckers, that's when you should be worried. That's it. Anyway, enough about that nonsense. I'm trying to see how far I'm in here because you know what? We'll keep the glasses on. Why not? But yeah. So, AI is bullshit. It's better the devil you know than the devil you don't, and things are as good as you make them. So if you want things to be the best, make them the best. Put your faith in God, move forward, and make them the best. So, and I've learned that I'm not accepting friend requests on streaming ever again. Not doing it. Yep, see? So, we've come to the portion of the show because I really like the news lately here. Okay, this will be really good. Leading exchange forecast Shiba Inu could surge by 4 million%. Fucking do it. Fucking do it. Please fucking do it. Spacecraft makes final flyby of smallest planet in solar system. Probably Pluto. New Nintendo Switch game brings players back to N64. I need a fucking Nintendo Switch because GoldenEye and Star Fox and Zelda Ocarina of Time were the best games for N64. That was it. I cannot tell you how many nights I fucking had sleepless nights because of N64, and I missed that system so much. So they need to bring that back. The future of home Bitcoin mining is bright. So you're mining Bitcoin by yourself. Okay, you know what? Let's see how many Bitcoin are left on the planet. Because if that happens, Bitcoin is going to go wild. Google. How many Bitcoin are left on the planet? Bitcoins left to mine 1,070,037 and 37.5. Total Bitcoins in existence 19,929,962 and a half. So I mean, you got 19 million of those coins left. Get in on it while you can. Tom Holland's symbiote Spider-Man joins Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom and Chris Evans' Hydra, Captain America. Wait to see that. The Xbox Elite Series 2 core controller is on sale for $98. Awesome. Is that it? Like, really? Oh, here we go. There we go, baby. PiCoin. Pi Network adds countdown timer for mainnet migration deadline. Do it. Call of Duty Warzone. Call of Duty Warzone. Let's talk about Call of Duty Warzone for a minute. Call of Duty Warzone was the best when Verdansk came out. It is now a hot pile of garbage. Don't get me wrong, Area 99 is still good. Area 99 is still good. I love Area 99, but the actual Warzone Yurkistan map, junk. Absolute junk. As a streamer, I consider myself a streamer now. I consider myself a podcaster. Here's how the order goes: podcaster, streamer, welder. That's how the order goes. It's a mindset thing. So I switched it from welder, podcaster to streamer. Now we flipped it because I want this podcast and my streaming to go big. But Call of Duty Warzone was awesome. Awesome. When Verdansk came out. And Verdansk is making a comeback. Thank God. Thank God. Because the last two maps, what was it? It was Almaraz and Yurkistan. They're junk. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. The multiplayer's still good. But the Warzone is not fun anymore. So, I mean, I don't care. You know, like, I'll play Sea of Thieves. You know what I mean? I've been loving Sea of Thieves. Loving Sea of Thieves. So much fun. So, I'm cracking another beer. You're probably going to hear it. In fact, you are. But, you know, life will give you garbage for a little bit and then it'll be great. It really will. Like, life has been giving me garbage battle royale maps. And Call of Duty has been top tier for multiplayer and battle royales. Top tier. But I'm hanging tough with Call of Duty. Their multiplayer is good. Their multiplayer is real good. And that, you know, do we got any more things to talk about? The Mac Mini, 7 reasons I'm not going back to Windows after using the Mac Mini. I bought a brand new M4 Mac Mini. Brand new. I love it. I absolutely love it. It has been a wonderful machine. An absolute deer of a machine to keep run. I mean, I'm recording on a Mac Mini right now, the old version, but the new version, 100%. Yep, see? A little thumb. So it's good. The Mac Mini's good. Yeah, not to say that I don't have anything against Windows. Windows is cheap. They're hard. You know, they sell their computers for $800. Great, fantastic. You get your gaming machines for a couple thousand. Great. But just the stupid updates they run all the time. Mac, it's a plug and play system. Apple is a plug and play system. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that. This computer, its hardware failed before the software did. Yep. So yeah, I mean, the Mac Mini's awesome. Buy it. It's great. And for the price, $500. Come on. You won't go wrong with that. Let's see. What else we got? Nothing. All right. Nothing of newsworthy that I care about. Um. So yeah, this has been a weird episode. Weird week. We're finishing out with a weird episode because there wasn't a lot to talk about in my life. Um. But you will meet some dickheads along the road, and you just gotta learn how to adjust those dickheads along the road. Put them where you want them to be in your life. Know what I'm saying? So that's the best you can do. Because people can change, they really can, but they have to want to do it. They have to hit rock bottom or have something majorly tragic go on in their life. But if you guys want to see me more, streaming, we'll start with streaming. www.twitch.tv/on the level 162. Instagram, on the level 162. TikTok, on the level 162 gaming. And for the podcast, here on Spotify. But the Instagram is @mindofjpa, and the Twitter is @mindofjpa, and YouTube @mindofjpa. The website, which is jpauvil.wixsite.com/on the level 162. I want to thank all of you for joining me for another episode. Just know when you go out into your world and do some work and do what you need to do, you are loved, you are enough, and everything you want can be achieved. Remember always to fear God and keep His commandments, and I will see you on the next one.